We're here now. Why wait? I have questions.
All right, cool. We got the whole thing. Some review, boom. Nice. Got the cool music and everything.
Bam, bam, bam. Let's go.
And Lauren wants it, so Lauren's gonna get it. Yeah. So the fourth Trailer Park Boys movie, On the Shoulders of Kitties. I believe it was the story of Bubbles and the Shit Rockers. So that was the full main title. When I went to the theater, though, it just said Trailer Park Boys movie. Well, that's what I asked for. That's what I got. I was very happy with that. And it did not disappoint. I know there's been 3 other ones in the past, and I've highly enjoyed all those in the past. And I feel like it's been over 10 years since the last one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, oh, how's it going to be now? It's going to be different. So many people, unfortunately, have passed on. There's no more Leigh anymore. That really changed the dynamic of the movie. But, you still have Ricky, Julian, Bubbles in there. Andy's still there. And I was unaware of this, or I just maybe wasn't paying attention. But apparently Randy controls like the Dirty Burger now. I didn't know if you were aware of this, Dave, or not. Or
no, why? I mean, how would I be aware of this? Why would I know about these things? I didn't know Randy. I mean, I know Phil Collins is dead. I know Leahy's dead, so I guess I got to figure out a reason for Randy. I don't know.
Randy's also like the supervisor now of the trailer park as well, right? But he's he's doing things on the side as well. He's got some side deals going on.
Okay.
You also know he's like Smokey the Bandit too, right? You're aware of that, right?
Well, he's Smokey. He's a male prostitute.
Right. You know that one. Okay, so that's still going. That little hustle as well.
That's still going on too. Wow, he's got several businesses running for himself. Old Smokey's still working. Good for Smokey.
Yeah. Randy's very busy throughout the whole movie, actually.
Great.
Yes. Doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, the Dirty Burger, I was surprised by that. It was a nice little remembrance that it still exists because I forgot about it almost. That was cool. And I wonder if you'll like this movie as much as I did, because it's mainly about Bubbles. Like Julian and Ricky are in it, but I feel they're more like guest stars actually in their own movie. So that's where I wonder if you'll enjoy it as much as I did, because like you'll get Julian, Ricky, and Bubbles together, but it's here and there. It's mainly about Bubbles and him going on his dream of becoming a star in music.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It seems weird to do a movie without Leahy.
Well,
it seems weird to do Trailer Park Boys at all without Leahy.
I mean, it's only for the first little bit that they're in the trailer park, and then afterwards, like Bubbles is on tour, like he's touring like throughout, I guess, the province.
Yeah.
And then he goes to London, so like there's a good chunk like they're barely in the trailer park, so it's a different kind of dynamic. And honestly, I think that's a good idea because it's not the same anymore without Leigh, right? So, and like in terms of like a villain, a true villain, they had to like bring one from the past back. Like I don't know if you remember like Tom Mayu, like you remember the Out of the Park series that they had, where they had to go to all these different places in Europe or even in the States. And it was Tom Mayu like setting them up and all that, but he's always like a jerk to them.
Yeah, I didn't like that stuff so much.
Well, then maybe you might not like the whole stuff with him and Billy Bob Thornton then possibly.
Yeah.
I think you'll love the stuff with Ricky and Julian Bubbles, because that's just classic Trailer Park Boys stuff that they pull off. And for whatever reason, I don't know what it was, but they had this idea where every time Ricky's on like set or you see him on screen, he's just always angry and like almost always breaking stuff, or he's drunk or he's high on mushrooms or something. He's always like just destructive. So whenever he's around, chaos, absolute chaos, which I think a lot of people want to see. But again, that comes here and there. It's not throughout the whole movie.
I love to see Ricky being Ricky. I love to see old Ricky LaFleur doing his thing.
Oh, and Julian too. Like Julian's always trying to get his deals. He's trying to be like Bubbles' manager. He's telling him like, you can't stay in my place. You can stay in Ricky's place because I don't want all this crap in my place. I got girls coming over, and then Ricky's all mad because they're supposed to go get some gas or steal some gas. And then Julian's like, no, don't worry about it.
Now, so we got Ricky and Julian and Bubbles and Randy. No Leahy, obviously. I mean, who else is in this? Are we seeing Jacob? Are we seeing Corey? Are we seeing anybody?
None.
Nobody.
No Jacob, no Corey. They mention Motel, like Trinity's daughter.
Son.
But like, son, sorry, yeah. But that's it. It's been so long, I've even forgotten, like, it was a son. Like, you see a little girl that Bubbles talked about, but I didn't remember that there was like a little girl in the trailer park like area. And it's been so long too, right? So who is that kid? I think it was just a random kid.
Yeah.
So that's it. A lot of the original cast, like Sam Losco, who I met recently, not in the movie at all.
No J-Rock, obviously. No T. No Mr. Green,
Like,
right?
in terms of like all time, like I don't know if it's my favorite Trailer Park Boys movie, but you know how much I like The Big Dirty. And I would put this above The Big Dirty, actually.
What?
I thought the jokes were actually... Oh, yeah, I put it above The Big Dirty. I thought it was funnier than The Big Dirty. And again, like the way it's set up, too, it's like more like how Trailer Park Boys was. That was the big problem with The Big Dirty. They try to play it more like a movie, where in this one, they play it like how they always did. Like, they're being filmed, they're being interviewed. That's another reason why Ricky gets so mad. He's like, I've had enough of you guys. I've had you away from me for so long. He attacks them. So that was a good part of the movie. But again, it's different. It's been so long, and it's mainly about Bubbles. But I think it was also kind of like heart-wrenching in a sense too, like because you've been a long time Trailer Park Boys fan. I think you know about his cat, and I think one in particular. I don't know if you remember this cat, but like Vince the Pinch.
Yeah, I guess.
It was that the cat that had like that weird hand or whatever.
He snuck him into prison with him.
Well, as you could probably, I didn't think about it, but you could probably imagine, unfortunately, that cat has passed away.
Well, yeah, I mean, that cat was so long ago. That was like 2003 or something.
So there's a really good, like, heart-wrenching, like, tribute song that he does for the
Vince the
cat.
Pinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
really
Bubbles tricked him, and he said the cat couldn't take care of himself, so he had to bring him into prison with him. But then he's like, actually, he can take care of himself just fine. I just wanted the little fucker in here with me. Right, that was the line from Bubbles. I remember that.
You remember the line exactly?
Yeah, of course. I love the Trailer Park Boys. Rank the movies then. What's from 4 to 1 here? You've seen all 4 now. I've only seen the 3. I haven't seen the new one. I can give you my ranking after, but what you've seen them all now, John. You're the movie reviewer here. What's number 4 to 1? Is 4 The Big Dirty? Is this the number 3 here, or what are we talking about?
Yeah, I go. This would probably 4. No, The Big Dirty would be 4. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this, it's tough. Like I feel like it's almost tied with Countdown to Liquor Day. Like it's that good. But again, it's different though too, because you don't have Leahy, so that's a big loss, unfortunately.
Yeah, man.
But
I mean, half the fun of Trailer Park Boys was just Leahy doing Leahy thing. I mean, come on. Countdown to Liquor Day is the one where Randy's got his head like drawn on, right?
Yes.
I mean, come on, dude. That's the best. It's so good. I think my favorite, though, I would agree with you, though, John. The number 1 is Don't Legalize It. That movie was amazing.
The white liquor, yeah.
Oh, the white liquor.
Yeah, that's the greatest. Yeah, that's the peak right there. But this, again, for so long, like this was definitely fantastic. Like, I don't think I've laughed in the theaters that loud and hard in a long time. It's incredible how good it was.
Okay.
And again,
if you're saying it's almost as good or as good as Countdown to Liquor Day, then I definitely have to see it, John. Because that movie was classic. I still watch that movie. It's great.
I think it's just great to see how they've evolved, too. Like, you'll notice, like, Bubbles, like, if you definitely look back throughout the history of Trailer Park Boys, how his character has evolved over the years to see where it is now, too. It's quite the progression. Where I feel Ricky and Julian have degressed, actually, like not really improved so much, and they're very happy in what they're doing. But Bubbles is obviously trying to do something in his life.
It depends what movie you're watching. You know, so some of them are up, some of them are down. Depends on the time you peek in on the boys. It seems like, you know.
That's a fair point, very fair point. But again, I highly recommend you watch it. And I wonder too, like, for someone who's never watched Trailer Park Boys to go into this like cold like this, I wonder how they would take it. Because they'd probably just take it as like a weird kind of musical comedy kind of thing.
Is there a lot of music?
I mean, there's the classic one, right? Liquor and Whores. That's in it, obviously.
Oh, and, not Kitties Are So Nice. I thought that was the classic one.
Who's Got Your Belly?
You know that one? Kitties Are So Nice.
I don't know if it's sung though.
Pin them down, spin them around, tickle their bellies. It's a good one.
Yeah, I don't think it was played in this one. It may have, but I don't think so. Well, you'll hear a lot of songs though.
I'm excited to see it, John. I'm gonna see it. I love the Trailer Park Boys. Wish Leahy was still around. And Shitty Bill, and Phil Collins. Rest in peace to all the lost Trailer Park Boys.
And Donnie. I miss Donnie. Donnie wasn't there.
Donnie. You know, that's more reason to have, you know, Cyrus in a movie. Like, if you told me the bad guy was Cyrus, I'd be like, okay, Cyrus, fucking Cyrus with Terry and Dennis. Yeah, I'm there. But you're telling me this is a Trailer Park Boys movie without Sarah? Even no Sarah.
Yeah, no Sarah. No Sarah.
How you do a movie without Sarah? She was in all the movie. Like she's from the beginning.
That old lady passed away too. The one who was in the more recent seasons, like she passed away sadly as well.
Barb Leahy's still alive.
Yeah, Barb's still alive, but yeah, they just didn't have her, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sure like a lot of those people will be willing to. It's too bad. As soon as Ray wasn't on the show anymore, you lost something. Ray.
Wow, so much. But I mean, I think it's impressive that they're able to still do it though. And I think this was a big point that I loved about this movie is the fact that they didn't harp on the fact that, yeah, they're old, but that was never really like pushed on whatsoever. And that's a big thing. I'm not a big fan of like when they do these movies that come back after so long, where they always have these stupid old jokes about how are you still doing this kind of thing. I love that we had none of that crap because we don't need that. It was kind of unnecessary. We can see. It's obvious.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna check it out, John. Like I said, I'm a super fan, as you know. I love the Trailer Park Boys. One day I'm going to redo this studio and I'm going to hang up this Trailer Park Boys poster I have here. I've got a whole plan. I've got like a really nice, rare, limited edition Trailer Park Boys cartoon poster. It's like the whole Trailer Park Boys universe in like a cartoon. Like all the people in Sunnyvale. And it's signed by the three boys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
nice.
I have it right here in the office with me. I just have to get it framed and put it up. Nice.
Another thing, too, like, I rarely want to see a movie again in theaters. I actually wouldn't mind seeing this again because it was that good. And that's why I'm thinking, like, it's very close with Countdown to Liquor Day. Because I'm like, yeah, I think I probably would see that again, but I'm not 100% sure if I would or not.
Oh, my God. I remember seeing both those, Liquor Day and the Don't Legalize It. When I went to the theater to see those movies with my brother, like, we lost it. It was just crazy. Like, you couldn't believe how good it was. It was so good.
Oh, I imagine.
Perfect.
In theaters, it must have been crazy. I think the laughter.
Yeah, you just couldn't believe how good it was. So good, man. Classic movies. I love them so much. I love those guys. I'm glad they're still at it. And I will check the movie out. I'll try to get to the theater to see it. It's tough for me to get out and do stuff like that. It's not really a movie I can go and take my kids to, right? So
13 plus, not so much. Your kid doesn't look that old enough. Yeah, sadly.
It's just not appropriate for children, I think.
We had language. That's true. And then what happens, actually, a lot of debauchery in the movie.
Yeah, that's probably not, Is it going to come out on Netflix, I'm hoping it does, because all their other stuff is, right?